fuck bored. Butt fuck bored, and I don't got nothing else to fucking stream, basically. I gotta stop talking in this fucking accent. Butt fuck bored, and we got nothing else to stream, so figured, why not? We're turning on hardcore. This is something that I've done just a little bit with one of my other friends. Okay, profanity filter, apparently. Cock, dick, penis, wiener. Alright, advanced. I can, we gotta go with ow, fuck my fucking ankle. Show coordinates. What else? That's about it. Alright, fuck it, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we fucking go. Alright, I haven't played Minecraft in quite some fucking time. I'm a chicken, though. So, that's, some news for you. Now, from what I've heard, the graphics in the game are updated like crazy. Let's take a look. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Holy shit. And there's shadows and they look right.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy. But it looks like the sun might be setting, so...
Uh-oh. You're gonna get douche.
We might as well,
Might as well wrap it up, buddy.
Start digging. Start digging in your butt, twin. It almost doesn't even look right, to be honest.
Dude, Caleb, in GTA, went on a spending spree because you said it. And like you said, well, kind of like you said, because I didn't spend a whole bunch.
How much did you spend?
Well, I mean, I can't say not a whole bunch because it's a good amount.
How much?
I mean, like almost 10 million. And
That's not a lot.
I made it back. Maybe 10 million. Maybe a little more, who knows. But
I don't know where the fuck... Oh my god!
My thing is
What the fuck?
I make a certain...
The water flows.
Huh. Oh, I see what you're meaning. That's interesting.
And there's shadows for the water. That's cool as fuck. And it reflects the sun.
I like that, actually.
It reflects the leaves and reflects the sun? What the hell is going on? Is this Minecraft?
Is this... Oh, God, I'm looking at another one of these chickens taken down.
We're gonna beat the fuck out of this chicken. We're gonna get killed by a skeleton. See how quickly that just changed to being murdered by a skeleton? Because I heard that fucking... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Give me the fucking pick meat. Watch this. Great escape.
Now, Caleb, since you're the only one here, nobody's there in the party chat, right?
I don't think so.
How do you feel about that Sip coffee shop we went to?
The Sip coffee shop?
Yeah.
You want the one that was in the parking lot or whatever?
No. Back home when we went with...
What's your TikTok game looking like?
That guy that asked
Oh,
your TikTok game.
Joey Lathan literally just came back right as you were saying that and says, "What's your TikTok game?"
Dude, I love Lathan. I gotta join on my phone because I was thinking...
Oh, Lathan, you want to play Minecraft Hardcore with me?
Oh my god.
Okay. Your progressive laughing is starting to give me the sense that you don't maybe want to play with me.
Basically, my idea since Lathan's back, I think Lathan, did you like Sip or you're not a fan?
Okay, first we
Sorry,
gotta go
Caleb did
find.
something really funny.
I
Caleb
just
said something
wanted
real
you
funny.
to join me.
Yeah, but if you guys liked it, I was planning on going
Dude,
back.
it's hardcore.
Yeah, but it's a stream. I figured it'd be fun, get some things to post.
I'm especially not doing that shit on stream.
It's
You're
something to
asking that shit to get
post.
taken down.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I
I'm
said.
playing Dead by Daylight.
What is this structure? Is that brick? What is this? It's a piece of... I can't tell what the hell that is. Dude, it's so pretty though. Minecraft is so beautiful. Look at my share screen.
I've already seen the updates.
It's fucking crazy. Where the fuck do I go though? I can't even see nothing. There's just trees for miles. Okay, I guess I gotta go. Find a village is the first task. Somewhere amongst this shit. Give me your fucking ass. Okay, let's kill this sheep too. Well, what do you mean about the Sip coffee shop, Joe?
Well, because I only left the party because none of you guys seem to care. But I was thinking we could all go back because my plan is I want to go out to the mall that has my candy store that I like. But that's all the way in Indiana, and what else is in Indiana is Sip. And I was thinking they have all those hot chocolate flavors. I'm not a coffee guy, but you guys might be. But they might have a good pumpkin spice. That was my only idea. And they might have good flavored like muffins and things like that. And I was gonna see if you guys.
All I know is when I'm out there, I want to go out to eat. Like fucking go somewhere somewhat nice. I just want to eat a decent meal.
Dude, I'm eating a lot when I'm out there. I'm eating.
No, I'm pigging out like a motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna eat till I vomit. We need to find a fucking village to set up base in, but there's literally nothing for miles. What the hell is that over there? What is that? What is that fucking blue structure? Lathan, you looked at the updates. What is a blue structure?
Blue structure.
Yeah. Look at my fucking share screen. Hold on. I'll show you in a second. Hold on just a second. Look off in that distance. You see where my crosshair is? Is that water?
There. Motherfucker, that's water.
No, I'm talking about over here. It looked like a wall.
Yeah, that part, that's fucking water, dude.
Damn.
Go over there and check. Yeah, go over there and double check.
I don't want to walk all the way over there, though.
Because, dog, I'm telling you, that looks like water. Well, quit fucking moving. Quit fucking moving.
Yeah, variations in blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's water.
Ask him, the cinnamon bread I sent him, if he wanted to get one of those specialty flavors, which one does he want? I told him like that.
Did you hear him, Lathan?
Partially, I'm gonna have to rewatch the video.
What specialty flavor do you want? Because he really wants a peach cobbler, something about a cinnamon thing.
From, tell him that,
Dollywood or whatever. Cinnamon bread. I don't know what he's talking about. Apple pie.
Apple pie.
That's what I was thinking. I would kill for both of them. But Caleb, you know Dolly Parton, right?
Yeah, I know Dollywood is.
Yeah, she's got it there, and one of the stands is there's a cinnamon bread, right? And the initial cinnamon bread we got, and Lathan and I can rant to you right now about how fucking good that was. And so it came up on my feed, this guy trying it, and it shows specialty flavors.
Oh, fuck! Oh, God, I made
Where
it.
you can make the bread into cinnamon apple pie, I'm assuming, cinnamon peach cobbler, and chocolate caramel. And I would go back just for that. That shit was so good. But it was cool. They had Dollywood had eagles. They had good jerky. Ate it with fucking cream.
I'm stuck in a rut making the same dinner every week. Well, good news. HelloFresh has doubled its menu. Over 100 recipes every week.
Oh, shut the fuck up, HelloFresh.
Well,
Yeah, reminds me of fucking Derek.
Yeah.
Caleb, if you wouldn't mind doing me a quick favor by pausing your stream and looking at my screen share real quick. I need a quick opinion.
Okies dokies, my friendo.
Thanks to HelloFresh, our contestants came together like peas in a pod. Or should I say,
Let's pause the stream here.
So what's up, stream? What's up, guys?
God, good Lord, please, please, God. Please, please.
His name has not nor ever been Toby. Just for the record.
You have a weird roommate named Toby? Yeah. Dame tocado with Toby.
203.04 carat jewel, valued at 200 million pounds. Surrounding it were 11 esteemed blue diamonds.
It's about a diamond.
For nearly 50 years, Harbor Freight has been a reliable source for the widest variety of tools at affordable prices. And our tools keep getting better with time. Better performance, better durability, and better value. That's been our focus since day one. And we're not going to stop now. Come on in and see for yourself. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Check out the expanded strength equipment at Planet Fitness. Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month.
Offer ends September 12th. CBRide.com. In February of 2004, a user on a now outdated message board asked other members about a strangely morbid site they recently came across. The post read, CBRide.com. Is this coffin webcam real? I recently visited www.cbride.com, which is a live webcam inside a coffin that is taping a woman in her 40s who passed away from natural causes. Something isn't right here. They claim it's real, but there is very loose wording under the disclaimer. Someone please help clear this up. Is it a hoax? There seems like there are too many loose ends here. There has to be more to the story than this. Visiting this site today leads to an Australian fashion and lifestyle blog that has nothing to do with what this post was talking about. Fortunately, this domain has been extensively archived by the Wayback Machine over the years, allowing us to go back in time and see how it used to look in August of 2003. And, sure enough, it was just as bizarre as the OP mentioned in their post. Its logo was the site's name over a picture of a coffin, with an ominous caption tagline reading, "Being dead and buried doesn't mean you can't have friends over." Below this was a supposed live view from within a coffin, featuring two cameras pointed at the deceased face and feet. Live streaming video over the internet wasn't really a thing back then, so these were more akin to images that were updated periodically. These images were too low res and hard to decipher, even for 2003 standards, hinting that this whole thing might have been nothing more than a hoax. But less than a month later, the site's owner replaced them with a much clearer picture of the person in the coffin. It showed what was supposed to be the final resting place of a young woman in a light blue button-up shirt. This new feed also refreshed every 10 seconds with an updated picture. However, the most disturbing part of this website wasn't the coffin stream, but the description beside it. It opened with the site's owner providing a detailed play-by-play of what exactly they did to get this live preview, stating, "Welcome to CBRide.com. This site is dedicated to all who have gone before us. 2 months ago, we attached the world's first live coffin cams to the interior of our subject's casket. This was done after friends and family had seen the deceased for the last time. We then traveled over 2,000 miles with the casket to the family's chosen burial place, undisclosed for thanks gravesite. Having arrived at the graveyard, a small ceremony was held, after which the final preparations were made to our transmitting hardware and lighting units. All went according to plan at first, and the casket was lowered just after lunchtime, April 15, 2003. Cam tests were carried out at the site, and the grave was sealed. We then set off back to our office in the heart of Seattle. This description ended with the site's owner urging readers to contact them if they wanted a coffin cam for their loved ones as well. So, the whole purpose of this site appeared to be an advertisement for their disturbing service, which left visitors with more questions than an answer. Like, who in their right mind would want to see the decay of their friends and family after their passing? But while people were figuring that out, CBRide.com became a phenomenon on the early internet, with people talking about it on forums, prompting even more flock to the site out of sheer curiosity. It even got picked up by mainstream media like the QI, or Quite Interesting show from the UK. The biggest question most people have asked, however, was what it was actually like. Were these images built from the inside of a coffin? Well, as it turned out, CBR.com was nothing more than a hoax. Some savvy users quickly figured out that the live preview wasn't live at all. Instead, it was a looping GIF of a still image that had been made on the paper to emulate a live digital camera from the era. This also explains why the supposed body didn't change one bit in the 10 years the site was up. But this begs the question, why? Why would someone go through the effort of setting up a whole website centered around this false premise? The creator even went as far as to add a legal section with disclaimers about how this was all being done with consent, all in an effort to make it seem more legit. One of the first explanations that came to mind was that it was an archive of sorts. Though Now, a closer look at his site suggests that his creation was driven more by profit than by artistic intent. You see, this site has had advertisements on its homepage, often for adult content from its inception, something that was very common in the early internet days. A site called the Museum of Hoaxes even managed to track down the site's registration address to some adult business in West Hollywood, California. Put simply, the creator of CMeRot.com created this hoax to entice visits from around the world and then leverage those visits to earn money from sponsors. As for the images featured on the site, who these people are is still unknown, but they were likely taken by the creators themselves, possibly one of their friends, as I wasn't able to find any record of them on the internet from before the site went up. CMeRot.com was ultimately shut down in 2013. It has since changed owners multiple times between different businesses, including a coffee company and now a fashion and lifestyle blog from a tiny remote town in Australia. That said, the identity of the original creator remains a mystery to this day. They exhibited some odd behavior over the years, like continuing to update the site to make its, and by extension their coffin can business, seem more legit, despite the internet figuring things out by 2004. At one point, they even made up a story about the police confiscating their camera equipment. It's now been over 12 years since the original site was up. Mortis.com. In early 2010, a Lord Fortune user was typing random URLs in their browser, hoping to stumble across something interesting. And while most URLs they tried were either unavailable or belonged to some business, one caught their attention almost immediately. Mortis.com. It was a completely black page with nothing but a generic login window in the middle. There was no logo or description that could help visitors understand what the website was about. This mysterious landing page, combined with Mortis roughly translating to of death in Latin, piqued this user's curiosity. But without a valid username and password, there was nothing he could do to investigate further. With no other option, he turned to 4chan and made a post about the site on its technology board. What he didn't realize at the time, however, was that this would spark a decades-long mystery that remains unsolved to this day. Now, I should mention that while some still remain, a significant portion of the discussion threads and forum posts regarding Mortis.com have since vanished from the internet, including the wiki page users created to keep track of all their findings. Any backups of Mortis.com have also been deleted from the Internet Archive upon a request from the site's owner. In other words, whoever this owner is, they do not want people digging into this. The Mortis.com site also went down sometime in 2011, possibly because people started trying to brute force its login requirements by using special software to try millions of username and password combinations, so the owner took it down. Now, most of these attempts led nowhere, but a few more tech-savvy individuals managed to extract valuable information from the site's code before it went offline. Most interesting among these was the fact that it was originally registered all the way back in November of 1997 by a man named Thomas Lee. This allowed users to discover 24 other websites under that same name. But instead of offering clarity, the discovery of these additional sites only made the mystery more complicated. Take Cthulhu.net, for instance, which was named after the eldritch monster created by H.P. Lovecraft. It was just a black page with the text "Dead but Dreaming" written on it, and nothing else. Some users also claim to have seen a version of this site with a white chess piece on it, though I wasn't able to find any archives containing that detail. Either way, the whole thing was deeply puzzling and mysterious. That said, not all sites under Thomas's name were this empty. Exercio.com led to a landing page with 4 different options.
So how's it going? Did you massacre that village, or are you living with those people?
As it led to a page
I'm not doing nothing just yet.
And while this doesn't look all that important to the Mortis.com mystery at first glance, in actuality, it holds the key to answering everything, or at least getting as close to the answer as we can. But we'll get to that a bit later, because there's another key piece of this puzzle that we haven't discussed yet. You see, while people were snooping around the Mortis.com code and the emails relating to its domain, they discovered terabytes of encrypted data connected to this site, which is an unheard of amount of data for the late 90s. Some individual files in this collection were as large as 39 gigabytes, which got people even more curious about what this site was hiding behind its login page. Theories included everything from a private collection of illegal explicit material to something connected to the 3-letter agencies like the CIA or FBI. However, while people were trying to figure this out, Thomas allegedly contacted one of the investigators and told him to stop trying to hack his site. As the story goes, Thomas also claimed that these files were nothing more than the photos and videos from his wedding. which would have been a reasonable explanation if these files were only a few gigabytes in size, not terabytes. A more reasonable theory, one that I personally believe in as well, is that Thomas was pirating movies and other media and using Moodus.com to host them online. This way he could easily consume this media from any device with an internet connection, while also being able to share it with all his friends and family. This would also explain why he was so reluctant about people finding out the truth, as it could land him in some trouble with the authorities. Most importantly, this theory isn't...
Can you root your balls in my beer? Okay. We're gonna focus on making this village livable. Because it's a pretty cool fucking spot. So why not? Okay. We got some dirt now. Build here, build here, build here, build here. Here. Okay, that's already the first steps taken care of. Oh. Is that a fucking bowl? That is a bowl.
Oh, a bowl. I thought you said a bowl. I was like, a bowl.
And I've come here to make this village great again. Nothing more.
Did you, correct me if I'm wrong, did you say you make the village great again?
Absolutely. Of course, I'm no dictator, but I'm a dictator. There you go, buddy. So, I'll plant some seeds for you. You have a wonderful day, Mr. Farmer. Oh, shit. What a nice little pasture right here. Yeah, you're going to be a part of my property now. Like I said, I'm not a dictator. I don't dictate things that happen, okay? I just do things, and if they don't happen the way I want them to happen, then I get angry. Of course, I'm going to treat everybody with the right amount of respect. Okay? I'm not an animal.
Yeah. Come on, me? An animal? No.
I'm just going to start digging over here. Get me a decent amount of dirt. That way I can fix the pathways and connect the whole village. I mean, how bad can I possibly be? How bad can I be? I'm just raising the economy. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be? That looks like the entrance to a cave. So that looks like a good spot for a torch. Well, we got 32 dirt blocks, so let's do something with them.
Deeper we go into this iceberg, the clearer it becomes just how much destruction and death human history carries. Let's start at the tip. Level 1. Mount Ruin. Before the Age of Eden, there were all sorts of urban legends and mythical stories of strange, inexplicable natural phenomena. Signs of angry gods, as some would call them. The Mount Ruin eruption in April 2024 was an unexpected stratovolcano eruption in Indonesia that ended up producing some of the wildest images and footage ever seen. The initial eruption caught the locals by surprise, who had to be evacuated within hours. The first wave sent ashes and hot volcanic rock as high as 2 kilometers up in the sky. The residents of the area were promptly evacuated, and a 4-kilometer exclusion zone was established. However, that was the least of the residents' worries. Just a few hours later, the volcano erupted once again. This time it threw up ash and volcanic rock as high as 2.5 kilometers into the air. Eventually, the debris and gases reached the stratosphere.
Holy fuck, you just scared the shit out of me, dude.
It was the second more intense eruption that got most of the social media coverage. Most footage that came out of the scene showed imagery that could literally be considered straight out of a Lord of the Rings scene. A red-hot, glowing, fiery lava column basically surrounded and illuminated by purple volcanic lighting. According to Reuters, almost 13,000 purpley lightning strikes were recorded in under 24 hours, all due to ash and debris particles colliding with each other in midair. The volcano damaged more than 500 homes and displaced over 11,000 people. Airports were closed due to low visibility, and many international flights were canceled due to the bad quality air. When things finally started to quiet down and rebuilding started, the volcano erupted once again. After 2 weeks of peace, the third eruption that occurred was not only more intense, it was also reported to be louder, covered a wider area, and was followed by multiple aftershocks and earthquakes that kept going for the longest time. The entire cycle of evacuation and safety response began again and continued into mid-May. There were, thankfully, no casualties, and the entire ordeal was brought under control. On the other hand, the visuals that came out of it were entirely too surreal to be taken lightly. Fireworks fire. The Esparto fireworks explosion, occurring on the 1st of July last month, is one of the most recent catastrophes caught on camera. Ironically, the explosion occurred in the pyrotechnics facility in Sparto, known as devastating pyrotechnics. At around 6 p.m. on the 1st of July, 2025, the entire warehouse of fireworks detonated in a series of blasts that poured through the building like ammunition. Videos captured by the local news channel showed how devastating the explosions actually were. There were a large number of mini explosions, followed by 2 massive ones that literally flattened the building. This was followed by massive fireworks igniting and creating a chain reaction that ended up in a grand fire. Footage clearly shows the sparks from the fireworks followed by catastrophic blasts and a large amount of black smoke rising up into the air. Now, in an ideal world, this would have been the worst of the situation. Authorities worked fast and evacuated everyone in the vicinity, and the fire was put out as quickly as officials could. Sadly, things became way more tragic when investigation revealed that there were remains of at least 7 unknown people in the warehouse. In other words, the fireworks explosion had taken the lives of 7 people. After the family identified the missing people and DNA testing was done, it was revealed that the youngest victim of the explosion had been as young as 18 years old. It was Jesus Ramos' first day at work at the factory, and he was a young father who was expecting his child in the coming months. Later investigation opened a can of worms that revealed that the facility was not licensed to contain display-grade fireworks. Additionally, the site was owned by the very sheriff who had first responded to the accident when it had happened. Naturally, there was a clear conflict of interest that is still being worked around. Tragically, with the grave loss of life, this particular accident is one of the deadliest firework-related explosions in recent times. Level 2, demolition. There was a video that surfaced around February 22nd of a drone image of a man blowtorching a structure on the roof of a colossal stadium. A few seconds later, the entire stadium collapses onto itself like an ant colony. When watching the footage, the natural reaction for most people would be to believe it was a scene from a movie, perhaps someone exaggerating certain effects or editing. Unfortunately, every part of that clip is true. The stadium in question was the SKK Peter University Arena in St. Petersburg. It had a capacity of 25,000 people and had been notable for its...
Fuck!
In 2019, the place was ordered to be
How'd you
converted into
die?
an ice hockey arena.
Double creeper rape.
IIHF World Championship.
Alright guys, that's the end of the hardcore series. If you enjoyed,
First day.